on your iPad can be used to enter events and appointments, then manage them across multiple devices. To access the Calendar app, tap on Calendar on your home screen. By default, the day view of the calendar is displayed. You'll see the current day as well as all your appointments and events for that day. To add an event, tap the plus sign at the top right-hand corner. Enter the title for the event, then the location. Tap the start date to change the date and time. Flicking the bottom with the dates on it by using the wheel to position it to the start date and time. Next, tap Ends, then flick again to set the end time. If it's an all-day event, turn the switch on. When you're finished, tap Done. As you can see, the event is added to your calendar. There are 4 calendar views you can choose from: day, week, month, and year. Tap a view at the top center of the screen to switch between views. The day view shows your appointments and appointment times on the right side of the page, plus a calendar for the current week and an hourly breakdown on the left side of the page. The week allows you to see all events for a week. Appointments will be shown with the times on the left side of the screen. The month view shows 1 month at a time. You can't see the times for events, but you can see what days you're busy and which ones you're not. The year view just shows a 12-month calendar. If you need to find appointments or events on your calendar, but don't know exactly where to look, you can use Search to do so. To search for events, open the calendar and tap Any View. Tap the magnifying glass, then type a word or a phrase that you want to use to search for in the search box, which is located in the upper right-hand corner. Then tap the search key on the keyboard. If you look at the Calendar app, you'll notice an Inbox button on the bottom right-hand corner. This allows you to see invitations from others who want to add events, meetings, or appointments to your calendar. Simply tap the Inbox button to see any invitations. There are no invitations at this time, but if there were, you could just tap on any of the items to get more details. It will ask you to accept the invitation, decline it, or hit Maybe. If you want to share your calendar with others or sync it to other calendars on other devices, you can do that as well. For example, if you have a calendar that you use with an online service such as Google, you can subscribe to that. To do this, go to your home screen and tap the settings icon. Tap Mail, Contacts, and Calendar on the left. Tap Add an Account. Now tap an email choice where you have your calendar. Enter your account information and tap Next. Then Save. Now your iPad will fetch the data from your calendar at the interval that you have set up for it to fetch data. You can change these settings by going to Mail, Contacts, and Calendars in Setting, then tapping on Fetch New Data. You can set up how frequently you want your data to be processed, or if you want it done manually. Just click one of the following buttons below. If you use a calendar on a program such as Microsoft Outlook, you can sync that calendar to your iPad calendar by using iTunes. Open iTunes on the computer and sign in. Connect your iPad to the computer. When you see your iPad appear on the list in iTunes, click on it. If you don't see the Info tab, go to View in the menu bar, click Show Sidebar, and click the Info tab. As you can see, my calendar is automatically synced through iCloud. However, if your settings aren't the same, you should put a check mark in the Sync Calendars checkbox that you'll see when you open yours. Then you select the calendars you want to sync and click Apply. Hey, you want to know what time it is in different cities around the world? Perhaps you have a friend in China, a business associate in London, or you want to make sure you don't call them in the middle of the night. The clock app on the iPad contains a world clock that you can customize to show different cities. Here is the clock app's world clock. Across the top, you see clocks with cities listed below them. Below that is the world map with the cities marked. The last clock on the right says Add. If you want to add a city, tap the plus sign in the middle of that clock. Type the name of the city or scroll to find one that you want to add. Tap on it, and you will see it up in your clock. If you want to remove a city, tap the Edit button, then tap the red circle to the left of the city you are removing. Next, tap the Delete button. The clock app also comes with an alarm. Tap the Alarm tab at the bottom. Next, tap the plus button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, then choose the time you want to set the alarm by using the wheel at the bottom half of the screen. You can make your alarm repeat by clicking on the days, you can label it with a particular name. You can also change the sound of the alarm. And you can decide to allow the snooze feature or not. After you've made these choices, click Save. Also located with the clock app is a stopwatch. To access the stopwatch, tap the Stopwatch tab at the bottom of the screen. It's simple to use. Tap Start to start the stopwatch. Stop to stop it. Reset it to reset. And you can also time your lapse if you prefer to do that. The timer is located within the clock app also. Tap the Timer tab to use the timer. Set the timer by using the wheel. Tap Start to start the timer. And when the timer goes off, click OK to silence it when the ringtone sounds. Ever need a reminder? The Reminders app is located on your home screen. You can use the Reminders app as a to-do list so that you don't forget the things you need to get completed. Tap the app to open it. If you don't see this page, look for a plus sign and tap on it. Here's how to set up reminders. Set up a new reminder by typing your reminder on the list. Now you can add to your reminder. The keyboard appears automatically so you can start typing. Tap Return on the keyboard to enter the reminder. Now tap on the reminders icon with the little eye in the middle of the circle to enter details about your reminder. Set when you want it to remind you. You can have the reminder repeat. For example, let's say you want to start cooking dinner every night at 7. You can have the reminder app remind you every day at 7 o'clock. You can also set priority for the task. You can add notes to it, and when you're done, click Done. When you've completed a task, tap the circle box beside it to mark it as complete. On the bottom of the screen, you can see where it says Show Completed Tasks. Click on that to see your completed tasks. The Notification Center is something you can access at any time, even if you're using an app, to see calendar entries, reminders, and new emails. To open the Notification app, all you have to do is place your finger on the black area at the top of the iPad screen and swipe down. You can tap on any notification to open it. To close the notification app, you can put your finger on the arrow at the bottom and swipe up. Siri is like your own virtual assistant on the iPad. Siri can keep you up to date on the weather, give you directions, check your email, send messages, or look for information anywhere on your web. To launch Siri, hold down your home screen button until you see this. Now you can ask Siri a question. The answer will be shown on your screen. Siri will also speak the answer. In addition, Siri may open an app or web page depending on what you wanted. To learn how to talk to Siri and what all Siri can do, press and hold the question mark button at the bottom when you launch Siri.